What's going on, guys? CJ here. Welcome to an unboxing. I have not done one of these. I've not done one of these in a very long time. I don't even remember. I think my Xbox was probably my last unboxing video. Anyway, I apologize if I'm in or out of focus too much. That lens is a 1.8 aperture, and so I'm probably gonna be out of focus fairly often. I apologize, but let's get started. Two boxes that I have here. One is it's like a Yi, I think is how you pronounce it, a Yi 4K, which if you don't know is like a GoPro Hero, except half as expensive, and the hardware, on paper, the hardware is actually better. So it's, yeah, let's see what, I don't know what's what. I presume the smaller box is the YK. I also got a pack of like straps and cases for it. So like a waterproof case, a head, mount so you can like strap it to a helmet, a chest, thing, a waterproof case, and all that kind of stuff. So let's see what we have in box number one. I apologize. Unfortunately, I don't have much time, so I'm gonna kind of be rushing through a little bit. But I'm gonna try not to. I was right, this is the camera. This is the camera itself, and so this is how big the box is. It's really small. Oh, I need a micro SD, not included. That's okay, because I have a micro SD. 32 gigabyte one, actually, that I am currently not using. It's in my other camera right there, so I can use that. Let's go ahead and open this up. It shoots 4K at 30 FPS, which is GoPro Hero 5, I think, or 4. I don't know. I've never kept track of the GoPros, so I don't know what's what, honestly. But it shoots 4K. It can shoot 1080 at 120 FPS. So like slow motion galore. I don't know why they designed a box like this though. There we go. Got it. This is it. This is the little camera right there. And one of the major differences between this and the GoPro is that on this, it actually has a touchscreen on the back, a Gorilla Glass touchscreen on the back, and so that'll help like me actually see what I'm shooting. And let's see if I can't pop it out here. I'm gonna leave you box over there. You're gonna fall, aren't you? Yeah, and so you can use it as a dash cam. It's got a, an adapter so you can stick it on the dashboard of your car. This is a battery, looks like. Yeah, a battery. A little tab there, pull tab. And a cord. I want to say, is it going to be micro USB? So it charges the same as my smartphone. So I don't have to carry around any extra cords to charge it. That's great, actually. That's fantastic. Nice, I like that. So let's actually pull out this camera here. I don't think I need this. And it has a traditional tripod mount on the bottom. I know I'm kind of far away, so you can't really see too easy. But if I do this, then it's blurry. So on the bottom here, it's got a tripod mount, so I can screw it onto my tripod. That's fantastic. The back, we have a touch screen here. Looks like this is the charging ports on the side here. This is gonna be awful. You can't really see much, can you? But I'm gonna make it fabulous. So power buttons up top here. I don't know how the built-in microphone will sound. Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, here's the, oh, there we go. Oh, wow. That's funny. I mean, it makes sense, but like, I don't know, you can't see in here, but like, it's this wide, this little flap here, and it's completely hollow up all the way up to the top. Because I mean, the battery is, it's this big. So that's got to go in here. There's not much camera left at that point. All right, so let's stick it in here and start charging it. I'm really curious to see how this holds up, because it is glass, and so this is a glass touchscreen on the back, so You know, I'm not gonna be able to just throw it around like a GoPro. It's not gonna be falling from my chest when I'm skydiving and gonna be okay. It's probably, you know, not as durable as a GoPro, but it's as small, and I have a waterproof case for it. Which, speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the second box here, and we'll go ahead and see what's in box number 2. As long as I don't cut myself, we're good. I sharpened this knife a little too much, honestly. Said no person ever. But this is gonna be all of the, oh my, it's just in a bag there. I'm gonna go over the specs of this camera. I mean, I already told you it shoots, that's gonna be loud. It shoots 1080 at 120 FPS, so super slow motion, 4K, 60 megabytes per second transfer speed of 30 FPS. And I think it shoots 720, I think 720 is also 120 FPS. It might be more, like 240, I think. Something like that. So that's that. Let's bust this out and see what we have. Do I need to cut this? I'm gonna cut this. This is gonna be really loud because of my lapel, so I apologize. I might just dim the volume. Okay, I need to be smarter than a resealable bag here. Don't fall, Bubbles. Don't do it. All right. So the first thing here, this is a floaty. So this will connect to the camera, and it's full of air. So if I'm using my waterproof case and I drop it in the water, it'll float, as well as it's yellow, so it's fairly easy to see. There's a lot of these mounts, which I'm not exactly sure what they do. I think they're to hook like that camera, as well as like regular cameras, onto like GoPro attachments. I'm not sure. There's like 4 of them. So this is the waterproof case here, and it's 121 feet. 121 feet is the depth that this is able to go to. So there's that. This is either my chest mount or my head mount. I'm not sure. It looks like chest. So yeah, there's that. Actually, no, these are, I just had a thought. I can't find one now. Ah, here's a handlebar mount. So if I'm riding my bike, I can stick it on my handlebars, because that's cool. I'm just gonna use this one. So this, I hook up to the camera, and then this flat end here is what attaches to like the chest mount or the head mount. So it's like a quick release. This is stickers, I think. There's other stuff there. I don't know what it is. This is my dash mount, so I can stick it on my car and use it as a dash cam, or I can, you know, stick it on my window or you know, do a vlog while I'm driving, kind of thing. This is the head mount right here, so that's what I'm gonna strap onto my head. I can't tell if like my camera's slowly lowering or if I just set it too low to begin with. That's okay. So this is what goes on my head. 27 seconds. All right. Here's some more adapters. This one's for for the GoPro, I think. Is some more quick adapters, some screws, more quick adapters. Some more screws, and 3, 2, 1, 0. We're back. All right, but I think I just emptied the bag. So I'm gonna set this charging. Everything's falling apart. That's okay, my life is falling apart. I've been thinking of your face again. While I'm here, I'm gonna look up some of the specifications of the camera, because I forgot them all. So it actually has better hardware. I think I might have moved. I'm out of focus now. It does, like I said, it does have better than, the hardware is better than the GoPro Hero 4, which is like $500, I think, from their site, is what this says. It has 7 layers of LCE glass lens, which is, I guess, good. So it has an I think it's a 2.8 aperture, and I'm fairly sure that it's a fixed aperture, which means that it won't change. It is okay. So it is touchscreen. It's a 16 by 9 aspect ratio. The resolution of the actual touchscreen is 640 by 360, which isn't good, but I mean it's a tiny screen, so who'll notice? I'll get around 2 hours of battery life out of one charge, supposedly, or 8 hours of standby time. So it is Wi-Fi, so I can connect my phone to it by Wi-Fi, and it will either, I think I can see what it's seeing on my phone, and I can like download pictures and edit pictures and do all that from my phone. It does have its own app, which I want to try out. Let's see, and so it's a 12 megapixel, so it's a 155 degree view angle, so that's almost 180 degrees of like viewing angle, so it's a really wide lens. Oh, and I was right, 720 does do 240 FPS. It has a timer mode, like countdown, burst mode, 30 photos per second. Oh wow, and I think it's 12 megapixel photos. Oh, and it has built-in EIS, which is electronic image stabilization. And my favorite part about this is it does support manual settings, like a manual mode. So I can set the shutter speed, the ISO, the exposure, compensation, and the white balance, which I'm really glad that it does that. Like the other waterproof camera that I had, it like once you hit the record button, you could change the focus, maybe. Like everything else was automatic, and I really didn't like that. So that'll be good. I'm really excited, and I get to this point, I just have to do some test footage. I'm gonna be away this weekend, all of the weekend, and so I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna use that as my vlogging camera. I'll take my nice one just in case, but I'm gonna take that one. It is over there. I'm gonna take that one and try to use that only. I might bring this microphone. I don't know how the built-in audio sounds, the microphone sounds. If it's good enough, I could just use that as my vlogging camera. So definitely once I do my vlog, I'm gonna start talking about how my likes, my dislikes, because I haven't used it yet. So I'll talk about my likes, my dislikes, how good the quality is, how good the microphone is, and I'm definitely gonna test out some of the slow motion stuff. Or maybe even the 4K, I don't know. I definitely want to see how fast I can get the 720 at 240 FPS. I'm definitely gonna see how, some nice slow motion I can get with that. And it is Studio CGI here. Thanks for watching so far. So what you're seeing right here is some test footage from Joshua Fest. I made a vlog while I was there, and it's gonna be uploaded right after this. The first thing that I wanted to point out about this camera is its dynamic range. I was very pleasantly surprised by how well it was. As you can tell right here in the sky where the sun is, it's a little bit blown out, but for the most part, like the blue sky, the clouds, the light on my face, like it all looks really good, and you can still see the darkness of the right side of my face, and I was kind of blown away at how, really good the dynamic range was. As you can tell, it's not the greatest in low light. There's the footage of the inner stage, and this camera, as with most, automatic cameras, it drops the frame rate a little to try and keep up with the low light and try to get as much as it can. So it probably drops to around 45 frames per second instead of 60 when it's, when it really needs to, which is, it's all right. A camera like this is really not made for very low light situations. The sensors are just too small for it. My biggest complaint with this so far is actually something that was my fault. The micro SD card that I had in it was just too low of a transfer speed, and so halfway through recording I would get this notification that says card too slow, and it would stop the recording, and since the camera was facing away from me, I couldn't see it. So there was a lot of footage that like just got cut in half because the card just couldn't keep up with the amount of data that the camera was trying to transfer. Another thing that I really liked about this camera was that it captured the color fairly well. The orange of the sunset, the blue of the sky there, you know, the colors of it all, I feel like it really captured that very well, even though the light was fairly low. So I tried to attach the camera to the bottom of my drone that I have, and this is some 120 FPS at 1080 footage, slowed down to 30 FPS, so it is in slow motion. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was the autofocus and the auto exposure adjust. I noticed that it was very responsive, far more responsive than my DSLR actually, to the exposure exposure changes. Unfortunately, I haven't really had the chance to shoot any kind of underwater footage. As much as I would have loved to, I just haven't really had the opportunity. I would love to in the future and, do more biking and, other adventurous stuff with it. That is kind of the reason I got it. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to continuing to use it. Alright, so this ends my unboxing of the YI or the Yi 4K. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. If you've had any of your own personal experience with this camera, I would love to hear it. If you have any questions about it, then I'll do my best to try to help you figure that out. My final verdict is that if you're looking for a GoPro or a substitute for a GoPro, then this is definitely something that you should consider as an option. So far my experience with it is, really great, and I would honestly recommend getting this instead of a GoPro. Just save a ton of money, and as far as I can tell, the quality is just as good. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next time. CJ over and out. Adios.